Oh, hey. I don't think you all can see me, but I can see you. Henry, hey, buddy. Nice to see that you're here with Jenna. Turning Golden, you got it. I'll play it tonight. That's awesome. Hi, Ann. Fall Down as the Rain. I miss you in Boston. It's good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. I will definitely play that. Hey, Doug. Best of luck. We're way past luck here. It's downhill. Let's see what the best I can do. I'm so glad you're here, Doug. All right. Hey, Al from Rochester. I bet you want to hear the Nazarene, right? That's right. Again, I'll play it again. Why not? I'm glad you're here. Thanks for those videos, Henry. I was watching the GoPros of going down the Salmon River. That was awesome. Appreciate you sending those. Hey, Donna. Clap, clap. Yolanda. If you've ever seen me play the cigar box guitar on stage, it is thanks to Yolanda Bishop. It's good to see you. Nancy Stidham. I want to hear the Nazarene too. You got it. And Phil Dollard. Hey, buddy. I hope the pedal board's working out. I sent Phil. Maybe go ahead there and why don't you turn me on there, Rob, and I'll just say hi to these folks and having such a good time. Phil Dollard's a great guitar player, Rochester area, and he was working on his pedal board. I sent him a video a couple days ago, some of the stuff I do. Eric Abraham, Philadelphia. Hey, buddy. From Ireland to Ithaca to Philly. It's good to see you. You're working on your SSL console. I know what that is now. I didn't used to know what that means, but now I know what it means. Marie, Thomas, and Mark, I miss you. You're listening from Michigan. That's awesome. And Florida, Michigan, back and forth. Joe Crookston's here. Oh, that's me. Oh, sorry, that's me. And we got tuned in. Beekeeper. Who's Beekeeper? From Lincoln, Nebraska. I bet I know your name, but I don't know you that you're a beekeeper. Matt Patterson. No way, dude. From Kent State University. I'm not going to play any Depeche Mode tonight. I'm sorry. But I'd like to. Good to see you, Matt. That's awesome. It's been too many years, I know. Ramsey, thank you so much for tuning in from Columbus. Columbus, Georgia. Yeah, of course. Columbus, Georgia. Thank you so much. I always think of you as someone who is showing up and supporting in such big ways. Thank you, Dear G. Hi, from Ohio. What? From Ohio? That's awesome. And Susan Lang, I love you. It's so nice to see you on here, and I'm going to sing for you, and you are let's see, what you are, joy to me. I love it. I love seeing you, and I miss seeing you, actually, but your comments and your connections are amazing. Thanks. So I'm going to start playing some songs here, see what happens. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. Joe Crookston here from Ithaca, New York. I'm doing my fundraiser, kind of a party, having a good time tonight. For 3 hours, I'm going to live stream, play a bunch of songs. I'm going to talk, read some poems. And I've never done a full-fledged fundraiser thing before because I always kind of got shy about asking for money. Yo, Scott Moore, dude, get back to Rockville, I'm coming. And Elaine Schur and Steve, I was always a little bashful about asking for money and, that whole thing. But then I really, learned, I kind of came to the understanding that I provide some nourishment like I would provide a beautiful meal for you at a restaurant, and people come in and they enjoy that restaurant, enjoy the food. And there's no shame. There's no shame when you go to pay your bill. Oh, we're sorry, we're taking your money. It's that providing something of beauty, of nourishment for people, and then knowing that that's the exchange. So I think I've really come to that point in understanding of my music, that it nourishes people, and people have been asking me, please, Joe, release some music. So I am done talking now. I'm going to play a song here on my slide guitar. I love you. Thanks all for tuning in. Hillary. Hey, Martha. Hillary and Martha, I love you. Glad that you're here. Here we go. Oh, yeah. yeah. This song was inspired by Anne Lamott, great writer. She has a book called Bird by Bird. And if you know my album, Abel, Baker, Charlie, and Dog, you know I have a song on there called Bird by Bird. And it sounds very different than this, but I've been enjoying over the last number of years reworking that song. Maybe what I'd say is reworking it into a way that feels more true and more painful in a way, and more real to the essence of what the song is about. Moving through things that hold us back into a transcendent, beautiful place. This is called Bird by Bird. Here we go. Woo, yeah. Trouble isn't easy, no, trouble brings doubt. Fear comes in and the joy goes out. How are we gonna make it? Yeah, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna make it when trouble comes through? We'll take it bird by bird, bird by bird. We'll take it stone by stone, stone by stone. We'll take it bird by bird, bird by bird. We'll take it stone by stone. We'll take it stone by stone. Woo, yeah. I'm gonna change the channel there on my guitar there, Rob. Oh yeah. You're like, what the hell just happened? I put it in the correct channel, so it sounds good for you all there. I hope you're tapping your foot at home. Change isn't easy, no, change is hard. Fear comes in and it can tear you apart. How are we gonna make it? Yeah, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna make it when change comes through? We'll take it bird by bird, bird by bird. We'll take it stone by stone, stone by stone. We'll take it bird by bird, bird by bird. We'll take it stone by stone. Take it stone by stone. Woo! Oh yeah. Dreams aren't easy, no, dreams get lost. Fear comes in and the dream gets tossed. How are we gonna make it? Yeah, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna make this dream come true? We'll take it bird by bird, bird by bird. We'll take it stone by stone, stone by stone. We'll take it bird by bird, bird by bird. We'll take it stone by stone. Take it stone by stone. Oh, yeah. Take it bird by bird, bird by bird. We'll take it stone by stone, stone by stone. We'll take it bird by bird, bird by bird. We'll take it stone by stone. We'll take it stone by stone. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here, everybody, tuning in. I see your names coming along there. Louise Carroll from Ontario. Pickles and Tarts. I met Louise there at the Goderich Celtic Roots Festival, and I led a workshop, an old-time string band workshop, and she was there with Carol and Deb and a bunch of other people, and created a little band called, not a little band, Joanne, and Pickles and Tarts that came out of the workshop. So it's nice to see you here. Paul Schiebler, hey buddy! Exclamation point. It's been a long time. I'm doing great, and glad that you're tuned in, buddy. And I'm going to keep playing here. What am I going to play? I'm going to play a slide version of Mercy Now by Mary Gauthier. That's a song I've been playing and recorded about 11 years ago, and I'm kind of sick of the song, actually. No, I'm not sick of the song. I'm sick of having to sing the damn song because it seems like we need more mercy now than when I recorded it about 11 years ago. It's a beautiful song by Mary Gauthier, and I don't usually play it on the slide guitar, but I thought I'm going to give it a try, so here we go. Mercy Now by Mary Gauthier. Hi, Deb, Cordy. Ronald Kimball from Minneapolis. So glad you're tuning in, buddy. It's beautiful. Thanks. My father, he could use a little mercy now. The fruits of his labor falling right slowly on the ground. His work is almost over. Won't be long, he won't be around. And I love my father, and he could use some mercy now. And my brother, he could use a little mercy now. He's a stranger to freedom, shackled to his fears and his doubts, and the pain that he lives in is almost more than living will allow. And I love my brother, and he could use some mercy now. Yeah, I love my brother, could use some mercy now. My church and my country, they could use a little mercy. They sink into a poison pit. It's gonna take forever to climb out and carry the weight of the faithful as we follow them down. And I love my church and country. They could use some mercy now. Yeah, we could use a little mercy now. We may not deserve it, we need it anyhow. We hang in the balance between hell and hallowed ground. Every single one of us could use some mercy now. Yeah, we all could use some mercy now.
All right, there you go. Mercy Now by Mary Gaucher. Beautiful song. I love singing that. I sing it at a lot of my concerts. And over the pandemic, over the time that I wasn't traveling, I was able to read her book, Saved by a Song. It's a beautiful, simple book, but profound, and it took me a couple days to read. And I already knew that songs were powerful and that they connect people. And I think in this last couple years, it's been a rough couple years for a lot of us. And what's happening in our world, what's happening in our personal lives, and all the pandemic stuff, and blah, blah, blah. And I've definitely been going through some personal stuff of my own. And I have found that songwriting has even taken a more forefront in my life in terms of telling the truth, telling my own personal story, using songwriting and letting my songwriting be a healing force in my life. I've always told people stories, historical songs, and I think I shied away from telling my own personal story at times, and not anymore. So I've been doing that more and allowing the writing to be part of the process of moving through grief and moving into a better space, and that certainly has been true for me. I feel very grateful to my fingers and to my heart and to my guitars for showing up day to day and moving through some of this stuff, personal stuff in my life through the songwriting has been very beautiful and helpful. And one of the songs I wrote a little while ago, I noticed Henry on the chat there asked if I'd play it. And hey, Jan, and Jill Padua, hi. Love it. Oh my God, Jill Padua from the Cooperage, from Holmesdale. I love you and miss you. We will meet again, I know, right? Yeah, it's a great book, right? Mary Gaucher. One of the songs I wrote about a year and a half ago is called We Are Turning Golden. And Henry made a comment in the chat there saying, play We Are Turning Golden. And I went on a rafting tour this summer in August with Henry and friends of mine, friend Kathy and Margaret and Louie, and we all went down the Salmon River for 6 days, about 90 miles rafting and through the rapids, and had a great time. If you're ever interested in doing a trip like that, let me know. They're super fun. And I met one of the river guides the first year I went out there, and he said, oh yeah, I'm a river guide during the summer, but during the winter and fall, I have my own business I run. I said, oh yeah, what's the business? He goes, my business is called Cricket. I said, what the hell is Cricket? He said, cricket. He said, I'm a cricket farmer. I was like, what do you mean you're a cricket farmer? He said, I grow and raise crickets, and then I grind them up into powders and marinades and spices, that kind of thing. And I was like, that's disgusting. What? And then it occurred to me that my buddy Jeff, when I lived out in Seattle, I lived out there for 9 years, and I'd hike in the Olympic Mountains and the Cascade Mountains. We would eat crickets for lunch sometimes, and they tasted pretty good. And I thought, you know what? They're not actually that disgusting. And so I wrote this song, and I said, oh, he started telling me about his business. I said, that's crazy, because I just wrote a brand new song, and it has the lead character in the song eats crickets. And he's like, dude, that's amazing. Play it for me. Maybe we could use it as like the jingle to sell the business and that kind of thing. So I played him the song, and he's like, nah, it's not. Yeah. And he was like, because the lead character in the song who eats the crickets dies. So he's like, not so good for business, Joe. So I'm going to send this one out to Henry and all of you. It's called We Are Turning Golden. Hey, David McPherson is in the house. David McPherson is an amazing writer from Ontario, from the Toronto area. And if you've ever been to any major venues up in Toronto, you know that Massey Hall is the definitive music venue. And David McPherson is on tonight. He just wrote a book all about Massey Hall, and he interviewed a lot of musicians who have played there, and it just came out a few months ago. David, it's good to see you, buddy. We are turning golden. Jeffrey was the visioner and the baker of the bread, high as the moon, hanging overhead, and we'd eat crickets in the mountains by the Cascade Riverbed. And now everything has changed, and Jeffrey is dead, and look at how the time is gone. Look at how the time, look at how the time is gone, and we are turning golden now. Maria was the sunrise, a Midwestern heart of gold, giving shelter and warmth from the Minnesota cold. And we broke apart in the winter, so I traveled to the coast, and now everything has changed. Maria's just a ghost, and look at how the time is gone. Look at how the time, look at how the time is gone, and we are turning golden now. Jackson was a Cherokee with a long winding braid, and that Volkswagen grease, that cello that he made. And we drive through the goldenrod like the witch of the Westmoreland. Genevieve was the muddy girl climbing up and down the tree, and that awkward family portrait, velvet on her sleeves, and she was hiding and pretending, and over time and by degree, and now everything has changed. Jaden is free. And look at how the time is gone. Look at how the time, look at how the time is gone, and we are turning golden. I was just a driver from Cleveland to LaSalle, making lines across America like the crack in the Liberty Bell. And I'd show up with my fingers, and I'd give my heart away, and now everything is different now. Everything has changed. And look at how the time is gone. Look at how the time, look at how the time is gone, and we are turning. Come on, look at how the time is gone. Look at how the time, look at how the time is gone, and we are turning golden now. Cheryl Prashker is in the house. I love you, Cheryl. Oh, man. Very nice to see you here. Dan Tappan, I want to give you a big shout out and thank you so much for your generosity and your support of my music. Thank you, Dan Tappan. You're kind of a miracle. You are a miracle. You want to sing this last one with me? Come on, Henry. Come on, Jesse. Come on, here we go. Look at how the time is gone. Look at how the time, look at how the time is gone, and we are turning golden. La da da. Barbara Rohrer, I miss you.
let me check in with some people here and just say, Ruth is here, and Barbara is one of the first people who booked me ever in New Jersey. I did a split bill with Pat Wichter at the Acoustic Cafe there, and it's nice to see you. Say hi to Gordon, and really glad you're all here. I want to say I made some videos for you, and I had fun putting some video stuff together for you, and let's take a look at one of those right now. I'm not afraid to bend my back. I'm not afraid of dirt. But how I fear the things I do for lack of honest work. My family is old to me. They could not bear the hurt to see the state their boy is in for lack of honest work. And I hold no blame for anyone. It was I who did arrange to pay my union dues, so I not have to learn or change. And when I was replaced, was I who started down that hill. And I drank away my savings till I couldn't stop myself. Thanks for not leaving. Hey, Charles. Heather. From Alberta. That's right. I know. We were in Ireland is where we met. I think Chuck Brodsky had a tour that we were doing, and our tours met up there. I do these tours in Ireland where I take about 24 people over there up and down the west coast. And we sing, and we connect and talk and play. My buddy Brian Core, I know, is listening tonight. He was there, and Kathleen and Brian went with me last, I think it was June. Yes, it was June. And it's good to see you here. I love doing those trips. I like playing live. I like doing concerts, no question about it. But when I get to hang out with people for 10 days and get to know people, laugh, connect, tell stories, sit around. It's what I love. It's so good. And what am I going to sing here? I think I'm going to sing this. Here we go. The first time I ever played this song was at the Goderich Roots Festival on the main stage. And I had just written it, and I decided I wanted to come out on the main stage at the Goderich Roots Festival in August and just sing this little song that I had just written. So thanks, Cheryl, for the opportunities to always come there, to teach at the school, and to make great friends and sing. So this is called Looking for Yes, which is what I'm doing. And I want to say thank you for contributing to my 9 Becomes 1 record. It's the only way I can get done. And I really appreciate it. And I will use it well, and I will make beautiful art and songs, and I will get them out to you. And I'll make you cry, and I'll make you laugh, and I'll make you dance. All of it. So thanks for contributing. And if you already did, thank you. If you haven't, thank you. And you'll hear from me. I'll send a message to each one of you. So thanks. Look at those kids running. Look at that sky. Feel the breeze. Starlings fly. Feel the ground. Touch the air. Imagine that we're still here.
Hearts will break, life brings you down. Hold on, turn it around. Divide and conquer, we're better than this. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for yes. I'm looking for yes. Red-winged blackbird in an olive tree. Mercy now, I still believe in the city windows, all the people inside, all little miracles. They struggle and try. They struggle and try. Claim all we deserve. It's a beautiful world, despite all we've heard. Look at those kids running, look at that sky. Feel the breeze, starlings fly. Look at that sky, feel the breeze, starlings fly. I'm looking for yes. I've been thinking about that word yes a lot, and I've been thinking about how a friend of mine said, if the answer isn't 100% yes, then the answer is no. And until it's 100% yes, then you act. And I've been trying to follow that as kind of a guidepost, if I'm not quite ready. And I've been thinking about this right now, the fundraiser, and I've been thinking about my next record, 9 Becomes 1. And I haven't been ready to do it. And I could have pushed, and people are like, please make some new music, and when are you going to come out with the new songs? And I guess I just wasn't ready. I took some time off, and I'm back now. I would say no matter who you talk to, what you hear, what you think, I am going to get back out on the road. I'm going to play a lot. I'm going to be working at schools again and leading my trips in Ireland and rafting. I also have a thing that I'm doing where I invite people here to Ithaca, New York now. And it's called Bluebird Music Tours of the Finger Lakes, where people come here, 12 to 15 people come here for 4 to 5 days, 4 nights, and we travel around the Finger Lakes region of New York, and we learn about women's history, we learn about indigenous people's history, we eat cheese and wine, and we play music the whole time, and we sing and make art, and it's amazing. We do some like poetry writing and creative writing, and if you're interested in coming to the Finger Lakes, coming here to my house, hanging out, playing, sitting around the campfire, it is what we're doing. And so that's another thing I love doing is in terms of connecting. And so everybody was saying, when are you going to come out with a new record? And when is it going to be? And I said, I'm just not ready yet, but now I'm ready. I've been saying yes. And my wife and I, Catherine, separated last year. And that's been a thing, going through that. People asking, how you doing, Joe? And I'm doing great. I think I'm learning a lot and digging in. Her and I are still good friends, working it out in a beautiful way. And I know it always doesn't go that way, but we're really, it's been kind of a beautiful process. So it's been hard at times, and I've been in a slump, and I wake up bawling my eyes out like a little baby. And one day I woke up here in Ithaca, New York, and I was all grieving and sad. And I sat there on the couch, and I wrote this song thinking about the times, for 19 years, we had a tradition of planting garlic. And we would go out to the garden in late November. You know, if you plant garlic, you put it in late November, and you put the bulbs down in, and they winter over under the snow, and then they start to sprout up in March, and then sometime in late July is when you harvest the garlic. So we had a tradition of planting garlic every year, and it seemed like every year, for some reason, around garlic planting time, we had a little meltdown together. And so we would laugh about it and joke about it, and so now I've been planting garlic on my own, and planting garlic with new friends, and I've been keeping the tradition alive. And so I knew I had to write a song about that, and the song is called Garlic. And here it is. Garlic. Ah, yes. Yeah. Every year we planted in the fall and covered the garlic up with straw. And we would laugh about the tears. We'd push the bulbs down in the dirt, and we would joke about the hurt and how we'll try another year. Now they're buried underneath the winter soil and all the grief. We tried our best to make it through. And maybe spring will bring the rain to feed the shoots and wash the pain away from me and you. And maybe spring will bring the rain and wash away the pain. We tried our best to make it through, me and you. And in the spring after the snow, we tend and give 'em room to grow. Little green and sprouting proudly. They were reaching for the sun, but you and me had come undone. And now we split the bounty. And in the spring, after the snow, we'd give 'em room to grow. We tried our best to make it through, me and you. Now I work the autumn lands with newer dreams and different hands as we turn toward December. And in the spring they'll poke above and maybe teach us about love, so we can lean into the splendor. And in the spring they'll poke above and maybe teach us about love. We tried our best to make it through, me Every year we planted in the fall and covered the garlic up with straw. Garlic. That's going to be on the new recording. I think it might even be the first song or maybe the second song. But what I'm going to do in 9 Becomes One is I'm going to release 9 different EPs and 5 songs on each. And the first one, I'm quite certain, will come out on January 9th. And so if you're supporting the music, you'll get a link to the music, mostly on Spotify, and then it'll come out on CD and vinyl and all of that. And I'll get it to you in any format that you listen. So that's what I'll do for you. And so Garlic is going to be on there, as well as We Are Turning Golden. Those are going to be on there. I want to check in with who's here. And Carrie, great to see you here. And Linda, Philly, I really love this song, I know. It's nice to see you, Linda, and we had a great time. Bluebird, thanks for coming up. That was awesome to be here with you and Greg. And Colin Field, thank you so much for tuning in. So beautiful, your songs inspire. I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can. Sometimes I've been recognizing lately that the songs that I'm inspired by, that I'm trying to inspire myself and heal myself. And those are the ones that seem to connect even the most. So I appreciate that they're working for you and connect. Oh, Kelly Morris, Garlic is such a beautiful song. You can expect sometime in early January that I'll have a recording with Garlic on it. It's done. I was putting some piano and viola on it and that kind of thing. And so I think it sounds pretty good. And one of my things lately has been to not judge myself too harshly, and to go easy on myself, and to make songs that have mistakes and flaws, and maybe I didn't sing it perfectly, but screw it. So lately I've been making these little goofy things here. Look at this. I've been making these out of found objects. I call them carefree art. And sometimes I wake up in the morning and have coffee. I might make one of these in about an hour. And they're basically just a reminder to me to not take myself too seriously, and to, when I'm making art, enjoy it, move through it, just put it out, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I don't know if there's any artists who are tuned in tonight. I think you're all artists, actually, but how we maybe put a lot of pressure on ourselves to get everything just perfect. And I know I have done that in the past, but not anymore. I'm just letting it go. I'm having a good time doing that. So these 5 songs that'll come out in January, it'll be number 9. It'll be EP number 9, and then it'll be 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all throughout 2023. So you're going to be sick of me by the end of 2023, let me tell you that. Ashara from New Hampshire, hi, friend. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. What I'm going to do is say thank you for contributing to 9 Becomes One. I'm having a great time. I'm just going to enjoy myself tonight. I was supposed to be all nervous and, because it's such a big moment and all this stuff. I'm just going to have a good time. So I'm enjoying being here with you all. I know you are too. I love you, and thank you for contributing and being here. And I'm going to turn it over to Rob here. We're going to have a couple videos to watch, so check these out. Hey everybody, Joe Crookston here in Ithaca, New York. Thank you so much for tuning in to my live stream fundraising party tonight for my new project, 9 Becomes One. And the number 9, did you know this? That Odysseus made 9 stops on his way back to Ithaca in the Odyssey. I'm a huge baseball fan, 9 innings, 9 players. And I also recently became certified as an Enneagram coach, and there are 9 personality types on the Enneagram. So the number 9 keeps showing up, but in a very general way. 9 Becomes One is really many disparate parts becoming whole. That's what I'm doing in my life right now. I'm taking all the different art and music that I make and presenting it in a package that is more whole and complete than I've ever done before. So 2023, I'm going to be releasing 9 EPs all through the year. And I'm going to get you that music, and you're going to have releases that come out every 5 to 6 weeks. And I want to say thank you so much for donating, contributing, helping me make this happen. I know that you want the music. I want to make it for you. And I really appreciate the support. And I feel overwhelmingly loved and supported by you all in so many ways. So the links are right here to donate. Please know that I appreciate you all very much. And I'm giving it my all, because I'm having a great time making this music, and I know that you're gonna love hearing it. I'm gonna make you cry, I'm gonna make you laugh, I'm gonna make you dance, all of it. And I'm very thrilled that you're here tonight, and I love you.
thank you so much for donating and contributing and being part of my music. I love you. Peace.
My name is Josie. This is my dad. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. And yeah, this is an Andrew Bird song called Pulaski at Night. Enjoy. Half empty, half full, cup runneth over, horns of plenty, coffers full, we're starting over. You a story, but he loses its thread. All of my witnesses keep turning up dead. I'll paint you a picture of Pulaski at night. Come back to Chicago, city come back to Chicago. You a picture, but it never looks right, 'cause I'll fill in the shadows and block out the light. I'll send you a postcard, says Pulaski at night. Greetings from Chicago, city come back to Chicago, city of light. Come back to Chicago.
How about that, Josie Ray? So Josie Ray, my daughter, right? She's 18, and she is now in New York City at Cooper Union. She is in architecture, engineering, design school at Cooper Union in the East Village. And we talk just about every day, and she is making her own version of her way forward with her art and her music. And super proud of her. She actually plays on some of the songs on 9 Becomes One, and will throughout the year as I record more. She's going to be coming into the studio with me. Maybe some vocals, but also lots of electric guitar. So she is very, very in her own process and in her own art and doing her thing. And man, she inspires me like nothing else. So I made this guy the other day. Check him out. I know, I'm weird. But this was, this one's called What's Up, Dog? And I really like him a lot. He came out, he has kind of some attitude. Look at him, isn't he cool? So he's made out of an Allen wrench, and he's made out of a baseball. And I'm not even sure what all this stuff is, but that's all. What's up, dog? And speaking of carefree art and getting free, I'm going to sing you this song right here. It's called I'm Going to Get Myself Free. Here we go. Hi, Blair. Hey, Suzanne. Aw. Missed you at the Bluebird. Hope you're doing well, but I know we'll connect. Yeah, proud papa, right, Paul? I know 2 Kelly Morrises. I know. I've known Kelly Morris since I was probably 2 years old, too. Hey, Ian. Nice to hear you. And Josie, I know, right? Man, nothing makes me happier playing with that girl. I'm gonna get myself free. Jamie, I know. Love the What's Up, Dog art. Crystal Sarakas. Oh, I wasn't gonna give up for long, right? Nice to see you, Crystal. Say hi to Chris, and I miss you. We are gonna connect soon. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself free. I hope you do too. I know you will. I'll tell you one thing. I'm gonna get myself free. I'll tell you one thing. I'm gonna get myself free. Hey, sweet baby, what do you say? Do you wanna get free with me? I'll tell you one thing. I'm gonna get myself free. I'll tell you one thing. I'm gonna get myself free. Hey, sweet baby, what do you say? Do you wanna get free with me? I just have to say it. It's time for me to leave. I just have to say it. It's time for me to leave. Hey, sweet baby, what do you say? Do you wanna leave with me? Oh, baby, what do you say? Woo, come on. I just have to tell you, I gotta do what I gotta do. I just have to tell you, I gotta do what I gotta do. Hey, sweet baby, what do you say? 'Cause I'd like to do it with you. I'll say it again. It's all over and through. I'll say it again. It's all over and through. Hey, sweet baby, what do you say? 'Cause I'd like to be all over you. Oh, baby, what do you say? I'll tell you one thing. I'm gonna get myself free. I'll tell you one thing. I'm gonna get myself free. Hey, sweet baby, what do you say? Do you wanna get free with me? Now we got a lot of time. Would you like to sing one with me? If you like to sing and you're at home on the couch drinking a glass of wine or eating your dinner,
and you like to sing, please sing with me. And if you don't like to sing, get over it and sing anyhow, because it feels good. Here we go. I'll tell you one thing, I'm gonna get myself free. I'll tell you one thing, I'm gonna get myself free. Hey, sweet baby, what do you say? Do you wanna get free with me? Baby, what do you say? What do you say, huh? Oh, Jeanette. Hi, Jeanette. Steve and Jeanette. They're cooking dinner. They're watching. It's nice to see you. Steve and Jeanette also came up for the Bluebird Tour. We had a great time. It's nice to see you on there, both of you. Beautiful musicians and beautiful people. And man, I realize how many people I have gotten to know. And when names come across here, I have all these stories and memories and experiences with people who are on and who follow my music. And I think that's probably been one of the beautiful things and some of the hard part about being a musician at times is that I get to know so many people, and it matters to me to be connected and to be present and to learn and to grow and to have good conversations. And sometimes it just became overwhelming, like I didn't know how to do it well. I don't worry about that too much, but what I do know is, man, Charlie Miller's here, Fullest Conroy. Charlie Miller went to Ireland with me and Gina, and we had such a great time, and just singing songs, playing, going to the record shop, and laughing and being there. It's good to see you, Charlie. Say hi to Gina. And Fullest is a great friend of mine from right here in Ithaca, New York. And she's a hiking buddy of mine, and a place, she has offered me a space where I've written 5 or 6 or 10 of these songs that are going to be on 9 Becomes One. So I just want to say a big shout out to Fullest that a lot of these songs exist because I had the space and time to write and create. So thank you to Fullest. Marie Thomas. I've already said hi to you, but I miss you. Oh my God, Mark and Marie. It seems like forever. And I know it has been, but we will connect. I think the last time I stayed at your house, you weren't there. I was there with Brian, and we hung out a little bit, and that was awesome. So we're due for a visit, and I miss you. Thanks for tuning in. Herb, hey, buddy, from Focus, Herb Levy. I'm so glad to see you on here. I have that story about you that I'm not going to tell right now, but I love you, and I'm glad you're here. And I know that Blue Tattoo is one of your favorites, and I'm not sure if I'm going to play it tonight, or at least in this set, but I'll get to it. So Herb, just so nice to see you. Charles Nolan, I got to see you up at Goderich and say hello and all of that. Charles, I've known for probably 18 years. I think I met you at NERFA. So good to see you. Nice to see you in August up in Ontario at the Goderich Roots Festival. I love it up there. Cheryl Rich, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And those of you who are just tuning in, I think you already know my name. My name is Joe Crookston, and I'm doing a thing tonight where I'm raising income and funds, and I'm asking you to contribute to my new record, 9 Becomes One. And it's not just a recording like of 10 songs. It's going to be actually around 40 songs that I'm going to release as a rollout all through 2023. I also want to just say this in terms of Spotify, I guess where I'm at with it right now, which is I need that. And I need people to share the links and have people listen. I think at this point, if you're feeling guilty about that, just donate some money to the cause and then go to Spotify and listen and have a good time. That's at least where I'm at with it. I think it's a great way for artists like me who I feel very good at what I do. I've been dedicated to it my whole life. And yet my audience is on the smaller side in relative to the famous people. And when you share the links to people and you share it with friends and family and that kind of do that, it actually very much helps people get to know my music and come to shows and come to Ireland and that whole thing. So I'd say, I know people have different opinions about Spotify. I'm going to say, send it around as much as you can, and I'd love for people to hear these songs. That's my feeling about it. So hi, Catherine Hoffman. I'm so glad you're here. My buddy Don Bedell is here. $1 a song. Yeah, that's great. Great idea. $6, $12 a song times four. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Don, I had a great conversation with Don, my great friend. And if you've ever seen me perform in concert, you know that I sometimes pull out this song about the story about my buddy in algebra class who was looking at the Neil Young songbook Decade, right? And I asked him about what are the chords in that, and he said, "Oh, G, C, and E minor, right?" And that my buddy Don Bedell, right there he is, logged on tonight, checking it out and listening. He's one of my dearest friends and longest friends that I've ever had. So I love you, buddy, and I'm with you, and super psyched to see you here tonight. Sandy Wong, hi. Done. Thank you so much. What's done? Am I done? Yeah, Sandy wants me to be done, I think. No, she's asking when am I going to be done? No, I'm joking. I know that's not what she's saying, what you're thinking, but I'm just joking with you. Nancy, we are very excited and proud to have known you for a long time. I know you and Bill have been great. What I loved during the pandemic, too, is you'd send me pictures of your dinner. You'd have 2 glasses of wine with your little plates of food, and then you'd be like with the laptop right there, and you'd get to be all ready and waiting to have your dinner with me on those concerts. And I'm sure you did that with many other artists, too. So if there is any doubt in your mind that we deeply appreciate you and, listening and tuning in, and not just me, but all the troubadours out there that people have gone completely generous and kind and supportive of us people trying to make music and beauty in the world and do this for a living. What the hell are we thinking? Anyhow, but it's working. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to play you a song. Does anybody know Ray Wiley Hubbard? Let's see in the comments. Anybody know any Ray Wiley Hubbard songs? Anybody Snake Farm? Yes. Yeah, Rob. I just want to give a shout out to Rob, who maybe will come on right here. Rob is in the background running a lot of the tech, and he is kind of the Wizard of Oz behind the scenes back here doing a lot of the tech for me tonight. And I wonder if you just come on screen, and there you are. Look at that beautiful dude. Thank you, Rob Hinkle from Focus, and he has a band called Illy Amy. Check them out; they're amazing. And he made a comment. Yeah, it's a thing. People take pictures of their food and wine, and when they're listen while they're having their date. Yeah, Crystal and Bailey Snake Farm, right? Bailey Jones and Rebecca came to on the rafting trip with me this year, and we had a great time together. And man, you should see some badass rafters. These two, wow! I think they've done like 12 different rivers in America, and Bailey lives down in Alabama and hosts the Sundilla concert series down there. So Bailey, and thank you so much for tuning in. Snake Farm. Now, the reason I mentioned Snake Farm is because well, I met a woman and her name's Ramona. She can dance like a tempest storm. She can dance like a little leech if she works at the Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it sounds real nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Ooh. That's how it goes like that. But the thing about the song is it's 3 minutes and 48 minutes long, and it's 3 minutes and 48 seconds long. And there's only one chord in it. It's an E minor chord. The whole damn song is one chord, E minor. And I was thinking, if Ray Wiley Hubbard can write a song that's that amazing with one chord, I'm going to give it a try. So that's what I did with this next song. And it didn't work. I failed it. I added a second chord in there. But this is called Looking for Trouble. And Josie plays on this song on the recording. Think about our days, think about how much we have. We probably all ate food today. We're all breathing and tuning in together.
shelter. But it seems like no matter what you have and how much you have, you can still bitch and complain about something, everybody, including myself. And I was thinking about that, how you can find such a beautiful thing, you could find beauty and still be looking for trouble. And I was thinking about it from the place of reading this article about the evolution of humanity, the evolution of humans, and how we evolved to look for trouble. If there was a tiger in the woods, we had one eye looking in the peripheral vision to see if the tiger was coming towards us. And by looking for trouble, that's what kept us alive. So I was thinking about that, how we can have so much and still be looking for trouble. Looking at what's wrong, looking at what isn't working. I could find a beautiful thing and then look for trouble. I could find a beautiful thing and then look for trouble. I could find an honest heart and say it isn't true. Or I could look for love and give it to you. Or I could look for love and give it to you. Or I could look for love and give it to you. I could look at everything I have and just see what is missing. I could listen to your kindness and only hear the doubt. I could let my mind play tricks and never see what is true. Or I could look for love and give it to you. Or I could look for love and give it to you. You want to sing one? Come on. Or I could look for love and give it to you. Find a gemstone and then cover it up with mud. Open the door when a friend turns up, only to turn him down. I could live in the golden light or live alone in blue. Or I could look for love and give it to you. Or I could look for love and give it to you. Or I could look for love and give it to you. I could find a beautiful thing and then look for trouble. I could find a beautiful thing and then look for trouble. I could find a beautiful thing and then look for trouble. I'm going to go back in time. I'm going to go, Jack Cole is here. Take care, Jack Cole. It's so great. From the Registry Theatre up in Ontario, in Kitchener there. It's beautiful to see you here. And Joe Smittybush and Joanne, my fellow indie folk presenters and friends up there. Joanne also came to Ithaca, New York as part of the Bluebird Music Tour in September, and we had such a good time, talks, conversations, laughs, and she was drinking some beers and having a good time. So it's great to see you, Joanne and Joe, and really appreciate you guys, and for spreading the word too. I know you guys helped get the word out tonight, so thanks for that. Really appreciate it. I'm going to go back in time to 2002, a song that I wrote in the Cascade Mountains called Fall Down as the Rain. I know you all know it. Most of you know it. Here we go. Text a friend, message a friend, tell them to log on tonight and watch, okay? That'd be great. Oh, yeah. When my life is over and I have gone away, I'm gonna leave this big old world and the trouble and the pain. And if I get to heaven, I will not stay. I'll turn myself around again and fall down as the rain. When I finally reach the ground, I'll soak into the side. I'll turn myself around again, come up as goldenrod. Come up as goldenrod, come up as goldenrod. I'll turn myself around again, come up as goldenrod. Come up as goldenrod, come up as goldenrod. I'll turn myself around again, come up as goldenrod. And when I turn dry and brown, I'll lay me down to rest. I'll turn myself around again as part of an eagle's nest. Part of an eagle's nest, part of an eagle's nest. Turn myself around again as part of an eagle's nest. Part of an eagle's nest, part of an eagle's nest. Turn myself around again as part of an eagle's nest. That eagle learns to fly, I'll flutter from that tree. I'll turn myself around again as part of the mystery. Part of the mystery,
part of the mystery. I'll turn myself around again as part of the mystery. Part of the mystery, part of the mystery. Turn myself around again as part of the mystery. When my life is over and I have gone away, I'm gonna leave this big old world and the trouble and the pain. And if I get to heaven, I will not stay. I'll turn myself around again and fall down as the rain. Fall down as the rain, fall down as the rain. I'll turn myself around again and fall down as the rain. Fall down as the rain, fall down as the rain. I'll turn myself around again and fall down as the rain. I want to say a little shout out to my friend Charlie. And Charlie used to be my next door neighbor, and she would come over and hang out, and I've missed seeing her. And I think I heard that she's watching tonight and getting ready to go to bed there. And Charlotte, but I called her Charlie, and she's a great cello player, and sometimes we would jam on my front porch. And Charlie, thanks for tuning in tonight, and I miss you, and I hope you're doing great. I want to sing it with everybody, come on. Fall down as the rain, fall down as the rain. I'll turn myself around again and fall down as the rain. Fall down as the rain, fall down as the rain. I'll turn myself around again and fall down as the rain. All right, there you go. I want to say, Vicky, thank you so much for being here, and Glenn Wolf. It's so good. Karen and Glenn also came up for the Bluebird Tour. It sounds like a lot of people who came up for the Bluebird Tour have tuned in tonight. I'm going to show you another one of my Carefree arts, and after this, we're going to turn it over to Rob to do another video or two. And look at this guy. I used to, you know those little rubber stoppers that used to be on the door there? And they'd be screwed into the wall so that the door didn't jam, right? I don't know if they still do those, but my house doesn't have any of those. But I found one of those at the reuse store, and I put it as the nose for this little dude. I'm having a great, look at that guy. Aw, I know. Carefree art, having a good time making these little sculptures, reminding myself to be playful, to not take myself too seriously, to find some joy in all the mistakes, to not be perfect, and to just have some fun, you know? And I've been working on that a lot in terms of, if I had to say it even more specifically, is going back to when I was a kid and riding my bike more and making funny art in my room. And I didn't judge myself and I didn't overthink it. I just had a good time doing it. And then we grow up and we got bills to pay and we have we get afraid or whatever that is. And I think for me the journey has been to go back in time a little bit and get more playful and easy with myself and enjoy it. So I hope you're doing the same, and if you're not, I hope you can join me and at least giving it a shot. So you know, it's cold out there, and but it's beautiful, and I think I'm really appreciative that you're with me tonight. And I guess what the idea that we're all artists, people think of me as an artist, so creative, and I really believe that we're all that way. And it's tapping into that child place and the playful place and the creative place in all of us. So thank you for tuning in. I'm going to turn it over to Rob here, play a couple videos, and I'll be back with some more music. I love you. Thank you. Look at those kids running, look at that sky. Feel the breeze, starlings fly. Touch the ground, feel the air. Imagine that we're still here. And hearts will break, life brings you down. Hold on, turn it around. How the time is gone, look at how the time, look at how the time is gone, and we are turning golden. And I was just a driver from Cleveland to LaSalle, making lines across America like the crack in the Liberty Bell. You and me down by the water, holding hands in a car. You were crying inside, but I can see who you really are. And I know it hurts to let it out, but it's the only way to free. So you do what you gotta do, and you can hold on to me. 'Cause I'm right here in the blue light, and I'm never going back. And I'm here if you ever need me, but I've already told you that.
Oh, that last song is called Blue Light. That's going to come out probably on EP number 8. I've been working on that one, and it's a beautiful song. And the thing about that song, I don't know, like a lot of this duct tape is used for a lot of things, but this is kind of like gorilla tape, I think it is. And I use that on my guitar. I'll put it on the bridge of my guitar, a little bit of gorilla tape across, and to dampen the sound so that it gets much more plucky and less sustain on the notes. And I use that sometimes. I'll do like a strumming guitar part, and then I'll do a finger picking guitar part, both with the duct tape. And that last song, Blue Light, that's part of my sound. One of the sounds, if you know the song that I did a cover of, Impermanent Things, that's how I get that sound. And it's something I love to do. I want to do even more of it. I kind of, that reminded me when I'm listening to that Blue Light song, the last one in that video. It's like, damn, that duct tape sounds good, you know? And, all right, what am I going to do here? I think I'm going to play you a Rattlesnake song. Somebody asked for the Rattlesnake song. Also, Scott Moore asked, do you sell the whimsical art? And the answer is yes. Yes, I do sell the whimsical art, and I would say I haven't sold much of it yet, but make me an offer, and I'll send it to you. That's what I'd say, and we'll just call it like a fundraiser purchase, and I'll box it up and send them to you. What I'll do probably is if you email me or get in touch, I can take a photo of a bunch of the ones that I have. I might even make a video or whatever, and you can choose one that you like. But man, I'm having a good time. There's more behind me, I think. Let's see if I turn behind me up there. Yeah, I think there's a guy standing up there, and there's one. Yeah, they're too far away, but I got about 12 of them now that I made. I'm going to sing a Rattlesnake song. Here we go. Hey, Ray. Oh, Ray. Love me some Ray Wiley, right? When your name's Ray, you better love Ray Wiley. Hi, Nancy. So good to see you. Nancy lives here in Ithaca, and beautiful musician and contra dance, square dance caller, bass player, guitar player. It's nice to see you, Nancy. people I've met playing music and how many people I appreciate. And I don't know, it's made my life rich. That's what I'd say. Not so much rich in dollars, but rich in human beings and connection. I'll say that for sure. Who else? Oh, hi, Ian. Ian Harrington's here, and I'm so glad you tuned in. I'm just warming up my fingers here on the... Oh, yeah. Got a thumbs up from Tony. Hi. Yeah, we need Gorilla Tape to sponsor us. That's damn right. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Well, I met a girl from Orangeburg and she was a queen. She's a little bit lovely, she's a little bit mean. She walked in the room in a ruby red dress, across the floor with a gracefulness. She said hi and I said yes. She walked in the room in a ruby red dress. She's a little bit lovely, she's a little bit mean. She's an angel, she's a rattlesnake, somewhere in between. The rarest bird that I'd ever seen. She's a little bit lovely and a little bit mean. She asked me to dance and I felt like a king. She told me that I was the sweetest thing. We walked to the meadow where the honeysuckle grows, where the jasmine blooms and the moonlight glows. We swam in the river without any clothes. We slept in the meadow where the honeysuckle grows. She's a little bit lovely, she's a little bit mean. She's an angel, she's a rattlesnake, somewhere in between. The rarest bird that I'd ever seen. She's a little bit lovely and a little bit mean. And the sun rose like fire in the cool morning air. And I turned to my love, but she wasn't there. And I looked in the pines and along the fence rail, and I called out her name to no avail. On a rock in the grass where we slept by the trail was a ruby red dress and a rattlesnake tail. She's a little bit lovely, she's a little bit mean. She's an angel, she's a rattlesnake, somewhere in between. The rarest bird that I'd ever seen. She's a little bit lovely and a little bit mean. Come on. She's a little bit lovely, she's a little bit mean. She's an angel, she's a rattlesnake, somewhere in between. Well, the rarest bird that I'd ever seen. She's a little bit lovely and a little bit mean. Asking for that song for about 3 years now, and you better believe that it's going to be on one of the EPs, probably number 7. I think number 7 is coming out. Yes. So number a little bit lovely, a little bit mean. People have been please record that song, and it will be out thanks to your support. And I saw a message from Carla Smith, and she said, "Did you? A while ago, you read a poem that you wrote called Daylilies, and would you read it again?" And so I got it out during the break, and I'm going to read it for you. So Carla Smith, this is for you. Thanks for... Hi, Kathleen, friend. Hey, nice to see you. Kathleen came to Ireland with me. We had some great conversations, and she's a fun person and a good thinker. And really nice to see you, Kathleen. Thanks a lot for your contribution and for being who you are. Great person. And we had some great time in Ireland together traveling. Jill Padua, I know I already gave a shout out, but I love you so much, and I miss you and hope you're doing well. And we're due for a catch up and a talk and all that. And thank you for the Cooperage and all of the shows that you've booked me for and all of the love that you showed me over the years. And I love you back. So thanks, Jill Padua. People know and love her, and from the NERFA folk community for sure. So, yay. All right, here we go. Daylilies. This came about, it was about it was the middle of July, 2020. And I was really hurting and missing traveling, and I was trying to figure out what I was going to do next and how I was going to make it through and all of that. And I was definitely missing traveling and meeting people and starting to feel pretty isolated and all that kind of stuff. And I decided one day I was going to get in my van and I was going to drive around the Finger Lakes, pretend like I had something important to do. So I got in my van and I started driving around the Finger Lakes, up and down the lakes, and just kind of just looking at the world and getting out of my house and driving around. And I pulled over at the side of the road, and there's this big old waving field of orange. These daylilies. You know what I'm talking about, the orange daylilies? And most people just ignore them. But I pulled over, and I looked at them, and I was just really thinking about the daylilies. Boring, old, average. Nobody gives a shit about daylilies. So I sat there, and in my little journal, I wrote this little poem narrative, whatever you call it. It's called Daylilies. And Carla Smith, this one's for you. And here it goes. Daylilies. We see it all the time. They walk right past us like we're just regular, unnoticed, just hanging around mailboxes. We reach up like pumpkin trumpets to greet the mailman, and he mostly just ignores us. We like to be seen, but we don't need it. And that's all right with us. Daylilies, we know who we are. May and June and early fall, homeowners push their lawnmowers around us and our goofy-looking green banana-fingered clumps by the driveway. And then one day in July, we open up like little bugles flashing, "Hello." And even then we're received with very little fanfare, but that's all right with us. Daylilies, we know who we are. We're consistent. We hold down the ditches of summer. And once in a while, some kid will shout out from the back seat of the car saying, "Wow, look at that big patch of waving orange over there." Kids are cool.
And then there's that once in a rare while when some seeker, some artist type with a keen eye and a willingness to take a long, deep look notices us. And they lean in and they take a long look and they take the time to see us through squinting, fresh eyes. And they look past our ordinary, regular, ditch driveway, same old whatever, and they really see us. They see our curls and our slender curves, and they notice the red varicose veins and pumpkin-colored glory, and it is our moment to shine, and it is good. And after the pencil drops and the artist squinting stops, we go right back to hanging around mailboxes, but we feel seen. It only happens once in a while, and it's all right with us. Daylilies, we know who we are. And if that was a movie, this would be the sequel. And this song is called Photography. If you could see me beneath this flesh and bone, if you could see me down below the surface, down to the veins and the varicose, to the back roads and the valleys and the bottom I'm in. You see that? I hold the camera facing me, the perfect angle, tap the screen, bring it close, zoom in. Photography, I don't like what I see. I look tired and weathered. Look at those sleep scars and scary hair. If you could see me beneath this flesh and bone, if you could see me beneath this flesh and bone. Shifting the lens, focus in to the shimmering down underneath the skin, to the back roads and the bottom and the valley I'm in. Capture that. There's a lot more than tired and weathered. Look at those sleep scars and scary hair. If you could see me beneath this flesh and bone, you could see me beneath this flesh and bone. If you could see me beneath this flesh and bone, see me beneath this flesh and bone, we would not be so alone. And you could feel my beating heart and maybe care for all these scars. If you could see me beneath this flesh and bone. I take the camera, I put it down, out the door, into town. And all the faces and the bodies and the eyes on the move huddled by doors with more to do. They look tired, weathered. Look at those sleep scars and scary hair. If you could see me beneath this flesh and bone, if you could see me beneath this flesh and bone, if you could see me beneath this flesh and bone, we would not be so alone. You could feel my beating heart and maybe care for all these scars. If you could see me beneath this flesh and bone. I hold the camera facing me, the perfect angle, tap the screen. All right, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. This is my fundraiser. It is contributions going to the making of my record, 9 Becomes 1. And thank you all so much. What I would say is if you would share in the link to tonight's live stream. I'm going to be playing until 10 o'clock. I'm going to keep plowing through and playing a bunch of songs and sharing videos. And a big shout out to my friend Elizabeth, who's helping in the background, doing some of the tech stuff. And another shout out to Rob Hinkle from Iliami, who is doing a lot of the tech and background Wizard of Oz stuff there. Why don't we see him again? Come on, Eric. Come on, buddy. I really appreciate everything he's doing to make tonight go well. There he is. Dude!
You keep catching me off guard, man.
All right, there he is. Thanks, Rob, for helping all the tech stuff tonight. I want to say, please share the link to the to your friends. Let them know that this is happening. And it's pretty much very clear. I'm here making a new record. I'm going to be recording music, about 40 songs all the way through 2023. I'm going to be releasing them over time, 5 songs at a time. And I want to get them to you. And what you're doing tonight is helping me make them. It's just, I love what I do. I know you love what I do. And it's the way it works now. So thank you so much. I really deeply appreciate you being here tonight, following my music, connecting with it, sharing it. And so thanks for your contributions. PayPal, Venmo, check in the mail, whatever it takes. I'm going to go into the studio, and I've already been there. I've been recording a bunch of stuff, and you're going to help me continue on through the year. And you're going to hear a lot from me this year. Maybe you're going to be like, oh, dude, we're done. But I don't think so. I think I'm very excited to get you these new songs. So thanks so much for tuning in. Joe Crookston fundraiser party tonight. And I'm going to turn it back over to Rob here. He's going to play us a video. Take it away, Rob. Thanks. I'm not afraid to bend my back. I'm not afraid of dirt. But how I fear the things I do for lack of honest work. My family is old to me. They could not bear the hurt to see the state their boy is in for lack of honest work. And I hold no blame for anyone. It was I who did arrange to pay my union dues, so I not have to learn or change. And when I was replaced, was I who started down that hill. I drank away my savings till I couldn't stop myself. was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, the family's all together the first time since you moved out. We're on pretty good behavior, despite the drinks we had. We agreed to keep it light, nothing awkward, nothing sad. And little by little we let go. Someday we'll see it all for what it is. If we let time do its thing, we'll all be okay again. And the colored lights are draped on the decorated tree, and you say you're glad to be here. It's the same with me. We slice bread and reminisce, make some jokes, play a game. Everything is so familiar, but nothing is the same. Little by little we let go. Someday we'll see it all for what it is. And if we let time do its thing, we'll all be okay again. Blow out the candles and say goodnight. Take care and I wish you well. Turn down the lantern and say goodnight. We'll all be okay, I'm sure. And little by little we let go. Someday we'll see it all for what it is. And if we let time do its thing, we'll all be okay again. We'll all be okay again. Well, that's depressing. And I've been writing a little bit on the piano over the last couple years and experimenting with that. And I found that like a lot of times when I'm writing songs on guitar, they get very rhythmic and I'm stomping my foot and there's a lot of groove to them, which I love that. And then I found that sometimes on the piano, I'm able to let things float more and kind of be a little bit more easy and kind of float a little bit more. So that's the case with these songs. I'm going to sing a couple more piano songs here. I'm going to New York City on Friday to go get Josie, bring her home for the holidays, and we're going to spend a couple days. And she said, I just want to spend a couple days when you come pick me up just walking in the city. I just want to walk in the city with you, Papa. So that's what we're going to do. This song is called Cobble and Break. Walking in the city. Thanks for tuning in. I need a little time to walk in the city. I need a little time to walk, cobble and break down the fire escape. I need a little time to walk. I need a little time away from it all. I need a little time away. out on the avenue, out here without you. I need a little time away. And when I come down, feet on the concrete and gathering up the sun, and mining this hallowed and treacherous ground, and I'll come around. I need a little time to think it over. I need a little time to think through the triangle green, past the posers and queens. I need a little time to think. And when I come down, feet on the concrete and gathering up the sun, and mining this hallowed and treacherous ground, and I'll come around. I need a little time to walk in the city. I need a little time to walk, cobble and break down the fire escape. I need a little time to walk. I need a little time to walk in the city. I need a little time to walk, cobble and break down the fire escape. I need a little time to walk. Would you love me if I was strong? Would you love me if I was afraid? When I'm crazy and I'm nervous and I talk too much, would you love me if I had nothing to say? Would you celebrate when I'm at my best? Still love me when I'm just okay? When I'm lazy and amazing and I drank too much, would you love me anyway? Would you love me when I'm looking hot, or when I seen better days? When I'm too intense and I don't make sense, would you love me anyway? Would you love me if my back went out, or if I took you to a Dublin town, and if I wrote you a song but I played it all wrong? Would you love me anyhow? Would you love me no matter what? And would you laugh at the jokes I do? And would you rub my neck and would you connect? 'Cause that's the way that I'm gonna love you. Yeah. Would you love me if I was strong? Would you love me if I was afraid? When I'm crazy and I'm nervous and I talk too much, would you love me if I had nothing to say? All right, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to bring out another one of my little Carefree art dudes. And oh, look at this guy. Wow. He's got screwdriver legs. And he's got some bolts for eyeballs. And I'm making them all with baseball heads. So I'm a huge baseball fan. And that's the thing with 9 Becomes One. 9 Becomes One. I'm kind of obsessed and not obsessed. I'm interested in the number 9. And I'm a big Enneagram person, and I become certified as an Enneagram coach. And there are 9 types on the Enneagram, personality types. And it's a way to kind of chart and map different personalities, which I've found very helpful and interesting to me. I identify a lot as a 2-3, a 2-wing 3. What does that mean? 2-wing 3. It means I'm a people person. I connect through the hearts of people, but I also like to achieve and do things. The 3 is an achiever. And what I've learned about a little bit with the Enneagram is that sometimes each one of those numbers and personality types can have these really beautiful parts of it and really positive aspects of it. But some of them are aspects that come from from coping mechanisms. And one of the things is achieving. And one of the things I'm really getting in touch with lately is doing a lot of things. I love creating, I love performing, I love making records, I love doing all that stuff. And I have to always ask myself, is the performing, is the connection, is the writing and the sharing of this coming from a place of good enough and wholeness, or I'm feeling good about what I'm doing, and I'm not trying to prove, that's what it is. I'm not trying to prove anything or win anybody's favor by what I'm doing, just simply giving my gift, knowing that it's good enough. And I think sometimes the type 3 Enneagram person can kind of get into this idea of, if I do great, then you will love me. And that's the trap. And I've been getting very much in touch with the idea, I'm going to just do my thing and do it well. And if you love it, great. And if you don't, that's the way it works. So there's my little Carefree art dude. Oh yeah, the body is made out of furniture legs. I've been finding some furniture legs at the reuse place there. And Scott Moore asked me if they're for sale. Yes, they're for sale. I'll sell them. You make me an offer. That's what I'd say. I have a lot of 9. Yeah, Kathleen says she has a lot of 9. And fly balls and yeah, Charles Gutcher. Yes, I wish I was catching fly balls. I almost caught Francisco Lindor's grand slam home run. I was in Cleveland Stadium in right field when he hit a grand slam in the championship, and it flew right over my hand, and I thought I was going to catch it, but I didn't catch it. So no, I did not. What am I going to do? I'm going to ask. I think I'm going to go to Rob and ask him to play a video here, video number 9 there, and then I'll be back with some more songs. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in tonight. I'm having such a great time. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your donations. I appreciate your support of my project 9 Becomes 1. And people were texting me and asking me about the number 9. And I have this entire list of cats have 9 lives. And Odysseus made 9 stops on his way back to Ithaca in the Odyssey. In Dante's Inferno, there are 9 places and positions in Dante's Inferno. When you're having a beautiful, beautiful moment, you're on cloud 9. And when you do it all and you finish it all, you've done the whole 9 yards. And there are baseball teams that have 9 players and 9 innings. And women gestate babies for 9 months. It goes on and on and on and on. So I'm just kind of having my own little revolution number 9 here and playing with that number and discovering some of my art and my disparate parts, multiple disparate parts becoming whole, becoming one. So 9 becomes 1. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight and being part of my fundraising party. I love you and I appreciate you very much. Thanks. I am an early morning passenger on the Empire Builder, heading west across the North Dakota plain. I always said I'd take the train, and I'm thinking about the sunrise, missing you and how the time flies. Packed what I needed and I'm gone to a brand new start. And I'm bringing a broken heart, big sky, in the middle of nowhere. Everything I know is up in the air. Everything I know is up in the air. Pulling into Stanley Station, and on the wooden platform waiting, with her silver hair and cane and a crooked smile, she comes shuffling down the aisle and asking if my empty seat is free. Sits down and says her name is Rosemary. 49 years of the man I love, she says, and I lost him last May. I need some time to get away. Big sky in the middle of nowhere. Everything I know is up in the air. And Rosemary is showing me a photograph from her wedding day. And we talk about the big horizon and where we are headed, where we're from, and how we all lose the things we love as we roll across the Montana line. And the sun goes down, we wish each other well. Beneath the castle peaks of Kalispell, and Rosemary goes stepping down, and I am watching through the glass. Big sky in the middle of nowhere. Everything I know is up in the air. I am a late night traveler on the Empire Builder through the Montana Rocky Mountain Range. I always said I'd take the train. I know Maria's singing along on that one, and that song I usually play on slide guitar, but I've been enjoying playing it on guitar. A story when I was heading out, when I was moving out to the Northwest, when I moved out to Seattle, and I was sitting there and in the window seat looking out the window on the Empire Builder, and there people were boarding, and this dude with long hair parted in the middle, and his hair went down past his waist and down onto the floor, onto the platform. I was like, what the hell is this guy doing? And he walked down the aisle towards me, and he sat down next to me. And I thought he was like Sasquatch or something like that. And he was this amazing guy, and we had a great conversation for a few stops on the Empire Builder, the Amtrak train, as it was chugging west. And then my seat was empty. And then there, this woman, Rosemary, sat down next to me. And I think that's what I love about taking the train, traveling, is the people I meet and the characters I meet. I met Rosemary, and she told me her whole life story. And we were on the train for maybe 6 or 7 stops there. And she just opened up about her whole life. 49 years married. And I know Marie loves that song. So I'm glad you tuned in tonight, and glad to play it for you. It's called Big Sky in the Middle of Nowhere. And probably a lot of us can relate to that, right? Big sky in the middle of nowhere. Everything I know is up in the air. That's the way it is, right? We don't know what's going on, but we just hang in there day by day and bird by bird and make it through. And thank you so much for tuning in tonight. being here for me, being here for my music. People on this thread have come out to see me play so many times. I can't believe it. Hello from Montreal. Hi, Vicky. Colin Field, thanks so much. Made us laugh, made us cry. Good. That's my goal. I'm going to play you a song here called Good Luck John. And this is one that I wrote a long time ago. And it's been covered by a number of people. And it's on my Darkling and the Bluebird Jubilee CD. And I'm going to play it for you. Good Luck John. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Come on. John had a horse and the horse ran away. Bad luck, bad luck. John had a horse and the horse ran away. Bad luck. Bad luck, the neighbors would say. Bad luck, John, has come your way. Bad luck has come your way. He said maybe it's hard to say. He said maybe it's hard to say. Well, the horse came back with a wild mare. Good luck, good luck. The horse came back with the pretty white mare. Good luck. Good luck, the neighbors would say. Good luck, John, has come your way. Good luck has come your way. He said maybe it's hard to say. He said maybe it's hard to say. Well, the mare kicked John and broke his leg. Bad luck, bad luck. The pretty white mare broke John's leg. Bad luck. Bad luck, the neighbors would say. Bad luck, John, has come your way. Bad luck has come your way. He said maybe it's hard to say. He said maybe it's hard to say. Come on. He said maybe it's hard to say. Well, with a broken leg he missed the draft. Good luck, good luck. Well, the army came and walked on past. Good luck. Good luck, the neighbors would say. Good luck, John, has come your way. Good luck has come your way. He said maybe it's hard to say. He said maybe it's hard to say. Woo, yeah. He said maybe it's hard to say. Well, his leg grew worse and it would not heal. Bad luck, bad luck. And the pain was all that John could feel. Bad luck. Bad luck, the neighbors would say. Bad luck, John, has come your way. Bad luck has come your way. He said maybe it's hard to say. He said maybe it's hard to say. The nurse she came to take care of. Good luck, good luck. And the two of them, they fell in love. Good luck. Good luck, the neighbors would say. Good luck, John, has come your way. Good luck has come your way. He said maybe it's hard to say. He said maybe it's hard to say. Come on. He said maybe it's hard to say. Good luck, John. I have a couple poems I want to read for you. I want to read them to you. And I wrote these over the last few months. I've been dabbling at word collages and poetry and some narrative writing and that kind of thing, just trying some new things. And this one I wrote in Ireland on the bus. And sometimes when I'm in Ireland on the bus with a group of people, I'll do something called the morning poem of the day. And I'll write something at night or in the morning, and then I'll read it to them on the bus. Some of them suck, let's be honest. And some of them end up pretty cool. And I have a great time writing them. So I'm going to read you a couple here. This one is called No Longer Busy Chisel. No Longer Busy Chisel. And I want to just shout out to Carrie Harbin. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you listening. Yes, that song is a song that people cover quite a bit. Good Luck, John. It's one of those Taoist parables that is a good reminder. When shit goes wrong, it usually turns itself around and comes back to something that we appreciate, not always in the moment. And Tracy Blandford, thanks so much for being here and being a supporter and tuning in and checking out the music. So thanks, Tracy. Who else we got here? Kathleen, thank you so much. I played Good Luck, John. Oh, you played Good Luck, John, at an open mic. That's awesome. I'd love to hear your version of it sometime. That's one thing that makes me so happy when I hear people's version of it. And maybe I'm in the audience at a show, and sometimes people play my song, and that's always a thrill. So that's cool. Thanks. I'm going to read you these poems. Here we go. No Longer Busy Chisel. I used to play some part in squabble skirmishes and petty rustles. I peddled in busyness and angular chiseling of concrete walls, but made little progress towards love. I'm older now, recoiling from chatter and clatter and unneeded chink. Now my ash hammer ball-peen weight has dropped, and my curled fingers till along in softer ground. I always knew a bit of taste and feel of rich loam where green buds rise, but now I am planted, and I spend my days there in sway and song without the scraping and sweat of poor and busy chisels. Is it for you, too, to toss your busy chisel and leave the fray? And join me in the hallowed green breath for a song waltz and an open note of reviving sway and hum. Is it you too to join me? That's called No Longer Busy Chisel. And then I have another one here called Glory and the Fluster Mumble. The title is Glory and the Fluster Mumble. Thank you for tuning in tonight. It's fun to be reading you some poems. Here we go. Bobby Williams, thank you, buddy. Nice that you're here, piano. I was in Philadelphia and miss seeing you, Bobby. So nice to see you here tonight. John Raymond, hey, buddy, from Ithaca, teacher at LACS and beautiful human being. Thank you for being here and tuning in, John Raymond. Really appreciate it. I'm going to read you another poem here. This is called Glory and the Fluster Mumble. When did I hide behind stiff skin? I used to sniff the morning glory flower stuck upon my nose skin. I could breathe in flare for a minute or more, and the trumpet pedal wouldn't even fall. Why do I now walk with teeth grit temple past the vines to clutch goals of tomorrow? I fit tight and do right and seek achieve to keep me scratching for more and more and more. And the glory of the morning tumble slips onto the crumble ground, and I forget to even breathe. 1 minute is a sniff pocket of pure present time, the other way gone. Now I stand with temple-rested cheeks, puckered and eating this moment, and not fluster, mumble, or peter my time without here I am. Here I am, now again. I breathe in the glory of the morning tent sniffed over my nose, and I know that I have it all. When I was a kid, maybe you did this too with the morning glories. I would put them on my nose, and I would breathe in, and we would have contests to see how long we would keep the morning glories on our nose before they fell off. And the first one to fall off lost. And I remembered that game this year, and I was playing the morning glory game a lot this year as part of my Carefree art, as part of my fun remembering joy. And did you ever do that? Did you ever do that with the morning glory? Put it on your nose? Because I like doing that. All right, I'm going to play you a song called Blue Light. All right. Richard Middleton from Seattle. Amazing to see your name come across here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Richard Middleton is a great songwriter himself, and I have not seen Richard for a long time, and I really appreciate you tuning in, buddy. John Raymond, David from Geneva, New York. We got people listening in Atlanta, Kathy, Collins, Judy. I'm going to play you a song called Blue Light. And I think about blue light as that place of where I'm in my zone, where I'm in the zone. You and me down by the water, holding hands in the car. You were crying inside, but I can see who you really are. And I know it hurts to let it out, but it's the only way to free. So you do what you gotta do, and you can hold on to me. 'Cause I'm right here in the blue light, and I'm never going back. And I'm here if you ever need me, but I've already told you that. You know I'm learning how to trust myself, and I'm probably trying too hard. And maybe I'm a little bit over my head, and yeah, maybe I went too far. And all I can do is let go and know you'll do your thing, and I'll be here singing and everything. 'Cause I'm right here in the blue light, and I'm never going back. And I'm here if you ever need me, but I've already told you that. And I'm right here in the blue light, and I'm never going back. And I would love to hold your body, but I'll be okay if not. You go your way, I'll go my way. It is a crossfade, maybe we will hum someday, someday. 'Cause I'm right here in the blue light, and I'm never going back. And I'm here if you ever need me, but I've already told you that. And you and me down by the water, holding hands in the car. You were crying inside, but I can see who you really are. 'Cause I'm right here in the blue light, and I'm never going back. And I'm here if you ever need me, but I've already told you that. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. My fundraiser, my 9 becomes 1. 9 becomes 1. I'm going to ask Rob here to play the number 3 video and the main video here. And thanks so much. Hey everybody, Joe Crookston here in Ithaca, New York. Thank you so much for tuning in to my live stream fundraising party tonight for my new project, 9 Becomes 1. And the number 9, did you know this? That Odysseus made 9 stops on his way back to Ithaca in the Odyssey. I'm a huge baseball fan, 9 innings, 9 players. And I also recently became certified as an Enneagram coach, and there are 9 personality types on the Enneagram. So the number 9 keeps showing up. But in a very general way, 9 becomes 1 is really many disparate parts becoming whole. That's what I'm doing in my life right now. I'm taking all the different art and music that I make and presenting it in a package that is more whole and complete than I've ever done before. So 2023, I'm going to be releasing 9 EPs all through the year. And I'm going to get you that music, and you're going to have releases that come out every 5 to 6 weeks. And I want to say thank you so much for donating, contributing, helping me make this happen. I know that you want the music. I want to make it for you. And I really appreciate the support. And I feel overwhelmingly loved and supported by you all in so many ways. So the links are right here to donate. Please know that I appreciate you all very much. And I'm giving it my all, because I'm having a great time making this music, and I know that you're gonna love hearing it. I'm gonna make you cry, I'm gonna make you laugh, I'm gonna make you dance, all of it. And I'm very thrilled that you're here tonight, and I love you. Thank you so much for donating and contributing and being part of my music. I love you. Peace.
Oh, I left my pretty Sarah, and I left my mother too. And I started off to ramble this country all through. And when I get tired and I lay down and weep, I think of my pretty Sarah wherever I sleep. If I were a merchant, I would write a fine hand. I would write my love a letter that she'd understand. Well, I'd ride by the river where the water overflows, and I think of my pretty Sarah wherever I go. Oh Sarah, tell me you're mine. Do you think me unworthy? Do you think me unkind? When our life here is over, you surely will see you treated me as kindly as you treated me. I have treated you as kindly as you treated me. Oh yeah. Oh, the cuckoo, she's a pretty bird. She warbles when she flies. She'll never say cuckoo till the 4th day of July.
I played cards in London, I played cards in Spain. Oh my darling, I'll never go back there again. Old cuckoo, she's a pretty bird. She warbles when she flies. She'll never say cuckoo till the 4th day of July. Oh yeah. Tell me you're mine. Do you think me unworthy? Do you think me unkind? When our life here is over, you surely will see I have treated you as kindly as you treated me. Well, you're living in Ithaca, New York here, and there are a lot of old-time fiddle players here, and I have been inspired by many of them. My buddy Steve Seelan, fiddle player Judy Hyman from the Horseflies. There are so many of them, and my buddy Jason Zorn is a great fiddle player, and I don't play a ton of old-time music any these days, but I love getting together. I love a little band called Gravel Gertie and the Scratch Out Squad, and we get together and play some tunes, and sometimes we play at outdoor little festivals and stuff like that, and I love it, man, the dance. And one of the EPs that I'm going to put out later in the year, it's going to be probably summertime, late summer, is going to be probably a 5-song EP with my old-time band, Gravel Gertie and the Scratch Out Squad. So it's going to be some fun foot stomp and fiddle music. That's going to be, I don't even know exactly what it's going to be, but maybe EP 3 or 4 or 3, somewhere in there. And I got ideas for that and tunes that I'm working on, so I can't wait to play that. And so a lot of these EPs are going to come out different. They're going to be singer-songwriter stuff, lush, beautiful, arranged. Some of them are going to be a little weird and tape loopy, more techno in some ways, and then others are going to be very pared down guitar and vocal, telling good stories. And I'm excited about all of it. I'm excited about kind of releasing 9 EPs over the course of 2023, 5 songs on each one, and the different variety of kind of sounds and textures and that kind of thing. So it's just keeping it interesting for me, but it also is 9 becomes 1. It's all of these. I play fiddle, I play slide, I'm a songwriter, I love old-time music, and I'm interested in having this be a kind of a amalgamation and a compilation of all the different styles and different musical interests that I have kind of coming together in a whole package. So 9 becomes 1. You know, I played this song earlier in the night. I think I'm going to play it again. That's what I feel like doing. It's this song is called We Are Turning Golden. Tammy Baker, nice to see you here. are turning golden. Ah, sounds good. Jeffrey was the visioner and the baker of the bread, high as the moon, hanging overhead, and we'd eat crickets in the mountains by the Cascade Riverbed. And now everything is changed. Jeffrey is dead, and look at how the time is gone. Look at how the time is gone, and we are turning golden now. Maria was the sunrise, a Midwestern heart of gold, giving shelter and warmth from the Minnesota cold. And we broke apart in the winter, so I traveled to the coast, and now everything has changed. Maria's just a ghost, and look at how the time is gone. Look at how the time is gone, and we are turning golden now. Jackson was a Cherokee with a long winding braid, and that Volkswagen grease, that cello that he made. And we drive through the goldenrod like the witch of the Westmoreland. Genevieve was the muddy girl climbing up and down the tree, and that awkward family portrait, velvet on her sleeves, and she was hiding and pretending, and over time and by degree. And now everything is changed. Jaden is free. I was just a driver from Cleveland to LaSalle, making lines across America like the crack in the Liberty Bell. And I'd show up with my fingers, and I'd give my heart away. And now everything is different now. Everything has changed. Look at how the time is gone. Look at how the time is gone, and we are turning golden now. We are turning golden now. All right, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm having a great time playing for y'all tonight. People ask, is it hard to play in front of the camera when nobody's in the room? And it doesn't bother me that much. I think in some ways I know I can feel y'all out there listening. And Linda Ray, hi. Lori, Laurel, hi. Laurel McIntyre, oh my God. My down on 79 Ithaca friend, Laurel, miss you, haven't seen you in a while. And I really appreciate you tuning in tonight, Laurel. Good to see you. And good to see your name, at least. And I know you're with me, and I appreciate. Thank you for sharing your light with us. Thank you. I'm trying, and I do feel good about it. I do feel good about trying to find my strength and my gift in the world and just let it out and not judge it too much. And that's the thing with my Carefree art that I've been making here. These little art sculptures out of found objects. I go to reuse rooms, and I go to thrift stores, and I go to junkyards and trash cans, whatever I can. And I build these little sculptures. I call them Carefree art. I don't have a better name for them, but what that means to me is I just am doing it in carefree spirit, not judging it, not trying too hard, just reminding myself that I can create without it being perfect, without it being amazing, without achieving anything other than just enjoying it. So that's been cool. And so Laurel, it's great to see you. Hey, Fullest again, came back for more. Pamela Goddard, good. I'm so glad that you caught this link too. Whoa, look at that, Andy and his Jeeple. Hey, Andy, did you guys make it to Connecticut? I hope you did. Look at this, check this out. Woo, yeah, Andy lives with me here at 227, and he's gotten into woodworking and doing some work, some woodworking in the wood shop there. And our kitchen table is filled with projects now. They just keep piling up, and he's got wine racks and hangers on the wall and all kinds of Christmas tree and reindeer, and I got jeeples. He calls them jeeples, these things. Here's one right here. And look at that guy. Woo! I'm having fun making those. I think I'm going to sing you. I have the sense of wanting to sing a song by John Prine. That's what I want to do. I'm going to sing a song by John Prine. I'm going to sing you some lullabies here to take you out. Oh, she never left. Fullest never left. Of course you didn't. You just singing and dancing your way through. You come home late and you come home early. You come home big when you're feeling small. You come home straight and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. And I got a heart that burns with a fever, and I got a worried and a jealous mind. How can a love that'll last forever get left so far behind? What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. It's a mighty mean and a dreadful sorrow that crossed the evil land today. How can we talk about tomorrow when we ain't got one word to say? What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Thanks for singing along, Louise. And hi, Lori Bedell. I love you. And thanks for tuning in, Lori. And I miss you. And thinking about you a lot. And well, I'm so glad that you tuned in tonight. I know you're singing along and you enjoy this. And I'll see you down in State College sometime very soon. if not somewhere else. And thinking about you, love you. And Dave Sample, building his guitars. He's a guitar builder up in Ontario and tuning in tonight, and also an author and a writer. And thanks for tuning in, Dave. Dave has been in a couple of my workshops. He's a great pedal steel. He's a great musician who can pick up anything. And he picked up a pedal steel one time at one of my workshops and started jamming on it. And it was like, dude, he is good. Dave, thanks for tuning in tonight. And I just got so into playing that right there that I think I'm going to play. I'm going to do mellow lullaby cover to take you out here for the next few minutes here. I'm going to play until 10. This is a Paul Simon song. Here we go. Hi, Karen. Yeah, Paul Simon. Couple in the next room, bound to win a prize. They've been going at it all night long. And I'm trying to get some sleep, but these motel walls are cheap. Lincoln Duncan is my name, and here's my song. Here's my song. My father was a fisherman, my mama was a fisherman's son, and I was born in the boredom and the chowder. And when I reached the prime, I left my home in the Maritime, and I headed down the turnpike to New England, sweet New England. Holes in my confidence, holes in the knees of my jeans. I was left without a penny in my pocket. And ooh, I was about as destitute as a kid could be. I wished I wore a ring so I could hawk it. I'd like to hawk it. Young girl in the parking lot, preaching to a crowd, singing sacred songs and reading from the Bible. And I told her I was lost, and she told me all about the Pentecost. And I seen that girl was the road to my survival. Later on that very same night, she crept to my tent with a flashlight. My long years of innocence ended, and she took me to the woods, saying, here comes something and it feels so good. And just like a dog, I was befriended. I was befriended. Oh, what a night, what a garden of delight. Even now that sweet memory lingers. I was playing my guitar, I was lying beneath the stars. I'm thanking the Lord for my fingers, for my fingers. Oh, what a night, what a garden of delight. Now that sweet memory lingers. I was playing my guitar, lying beneath the stars. I was thanking the Lord for my fingers, for my fingers. Oh, yes, a little song there. Lincoln Duncan by Paul Simon. And thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate you contributing. The donations are very, very, very appreciated. And I'm going to turn your donations into art and into music, and I'm going to get the links to you so you can listen to it. You can drive in your car. You can be at home and put it on your radio. You can listen to it on your phone or however you get your music these days. I don't know. But I'm going to eventually put them out on CD so that you can have that. But I'll definitely put them on Spotify all throughout the year. And I'll give you the link. And I don't mind you listen. I want you to go to Spotify and listen and share them with 1 million people. And if you shared them with 6 million people, then I'd make some money. And that's how it works. I think that at this point, I really want you to go there and listen to it. So I'm going to be releasing 9 EPs all throughout 2023. Each EP is going to have 5 songs on it. The first one's going to come out in January, and then another one in March, and then throughout 2023. So 9 EPs, lots of songs. Some of them are going to be old-time music. Some of them are going to be just stripped-down guitar and vocals straight up. Some are going to be lush produced, all kinds of stuff in there. And it's going to be a mixture of all of who I am. 9 becomes 1, all the disparate parts becoming a whole. And I'm going to ask Rob here. You got maybe to give you a second here with a video number 3, and also the main one. Let's play those two. Let's play those 2 videos, Rob, if we would. So the number 3.
Hey everybody, Joe Crookston here in Ithaca, New York. Thank you so much for tuning in to my live stream fundraising party tonight for my new project, 9 Becomes 1. And the number 9, did you know this? That Odysseus made 9 stops on his way back to Ithaca in the Odyssey. I'm a huge baseball fan, 9 innings, 9 players. And I also recently became certified as an Enneagram coach, and there are 9 personality types on the Enneagram. So the number 9 keeps showing up. But in a very general way, 9 becomes 1 is really many disparate parts becoming whole. That's what I'm doing in my life right now. I'm taking all the different art and music that I make and presenting it in a package that is more whole and complete than I've ever done before. So 2023, I'm going to be releasing 9 EPs all through the year. And I'm going to get you that music, and you're going to have releases that come out every 5 to 6 weeks. And I want to say thank you so much for donating, contributing, helping me make this happen. I know that you want the music. I want to make it for you. And I really appreciate the support. And I feel overwhelmingly loved and supported by you all in so many ways. So the links are right here to donate. Please know that I appreciate you all very much. And I'm giving it my all, because I'm having a great time making this music, and I know that you're gonna love hearing it. I'm gonna make you cry, I'm gonna make you laugh, I'm gonna make you dance, all of it. And I'm very thrilled that you're here tonight, and I love you. Thank you so much for donating and contributing and being part of my music. I love you. Peace. I was the golden boy, and I was played like a little toy. All the anguish that my mother had, she taught me not to trust my dad. I was the golden boy,
I was the golden boy, and I was the chosen kid. I filled her void and I stood in the place where my father should, pleasing her and always good. I was the chosen kid. And now I see what was taken from me. I didn't know it at the time. And now I see what was taken from me. And I am free. I am free. I was the special one, closer in than anyone, hollowed out by her own hands. I grew ashamed to be a man. I was the special one, and I tried to be her safest place, joy on her twisted face. And I tried for years, but I never did. And that's a lot to ask of a little kid. And I tried to be her safest place. And now I see what was taken from me. I didn't know it at the time. Now I see what was taken from me, and I am free. I am free. I am free now. And I was the golden boy. I was played like a little toy. All the anguish that my mother had, she taught me not to trust my dad. And I was the golden boy, and now I'm free. I'm free. Everybody, I got a couple more songs for you. I'm going to sing this one here. I think I'm going to play it on this guitar right here. It's a waltz, and it's a beautiful. I realize that I don't write very many three-quarter song waltz, three-quarter time waltz. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's just not my groove. So I decided to write a waltz, and this is not a beautiful waltz for two, where the couple's gazing in each other's eyes, twirling around waltz. This is the single person's waltz, and this is the waltz for one, and I'd like you to sing it with me if you'd like to. And if you don't want to sing it, get over it. Sing it. Here we go. Yeah, thanks, Eric. I appreciate you listening to that and taking it in. I got maybe 2 more songs here. I'm going to do this one and one more song. And Eileen Larson, thank you so much. Love the waltz for one. Yes, here we go. We're going to do it. And Eric Abraham, thank you so much for tuning in and appreciating that song. Those are the vulnerable songs that giving as a gift and not telling my own truth is what it is. So thanks for tuning in. All right, this is my waltz for one. Get your waltz on if you want to here at home. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Come on. As you all know, I was married for 19 years. I had to write a waltz about it. I was hoping we'd make it, now I know that we won't. I was thinking I'd miss you, but it turns out I don't. And I imagine the worst case with a heart filled with woe, but the easiest part has been letting you go. The easiest part has been letting you go. And oh, 1, 2, 3, look at me doing just fine. Oh, 3, 2, 1, yeah, this is my time. And now I'm waltzing in the kitchen, but I ain't got the blues. I'd rather be here alone than being unloved with you. I tried all my best jokes, but you never would laugh. Now I'm cracking me up, I'm my own better half. I'm cracking me up, I'm my own better half. And oh, 1, 2, 3, look at me doing just fine. Come on. Oh, 3, 2, 1, yeah, this is my time. I'd be lying if I said that I never think of you, but it's good that you're gone and I'm here with me too. And so goodbye, it's all over in the rubble of love. I hope your new situation's everything you dreamed of. I hope your new situation's everything you dreamed of. And oh, 1, 2, 3, look at me doing just fine. And oh, 3, 2, 1, yeah, this is my time. Well, I was hoping we'd make it, now I know that we won't. I was thinking I'd miss you, but it turns out I don't. Ouch. All right. Thank you so much. I got one more for you tonight. Thank you for tuning in. David, Nancy Stidham, for being such a beautiful supporter of my music and friend. Thanks to Bill and you. Kathleen, friend, good to see you. And let's hang out again sometime in Ireland or wherever else. Eric Abraham and Eileen Lawson. Yolanda Bishop has come to so many of my shows, and if you've seen me play my cigar box guitar on stage, it's thanks to her. So thanks, Yolanda, for that. Jan Douglas, love that guitar. I like playing and strumming on my electric, and I don't do that as much as I used to, but I'm having a good time with it right now. So thank you for tuning in, everybody. I'm going to play you one more here and say goodnight. Thank you for contributing, and through PayPal, Venmo, old-fashioned check in the mail. All the information is there in the descriptions, and the links are there. It's very easy, and I really deeply appreciate it, and I cannot wait to get you this music. I'm going to make you proud, and I'm going to make you cry, and I'm going to make you sing along. And it's long overdue, since 2014, since I've really put out any new music. And I'm excited to get you lots of music this year. So thank you for contributing. Thank you for donating. Thank you for showing up tonight. I love you. And I'm going to play you one more song and say goodnight. And I will see you down the road. Also, this link will be live and available over the next month. So if you want to share it or send it to someone, a friend of yours who you think might like the music, send it along. So thank you. Love you. Appreciate it so much. Love you. Thank you, Lori. And thank you for tuning in, Louise. I think I'm going to play my slide guitar. That's what I want to do. Yes, I'm going to end it with... Thank you, Matthew. Thanks, Ashara. I miss you. See you in New Hampshire sometime. Jill Pato, I love you. Thank you. Mississippi River is deep and wide. The woman I love, Lord, she's on the other side. Now she's gone and I don't worry. I'm sitting on top of the world. She's gone and I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. You don't like my peaches, you don't like my tree, get out of my orchard, let my peaches be. Now she's gone and I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. She's gone and I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Peace to y'all. Be brave, be strong, be kind to each other. I look forward to sending you music. 9 Becomes 1 coming at you soon, all through 2023. And I think you're going to love it. I'm loving it. I'm having a great time making it. Can't wait to send you the links and the music. And I appreciate it very much. Thank you for spending the evening with me. I love you very much. Take care. From Ithaca, New York, Joe Crookston here. Thank you very much. Take care, everybody. Good night.